April 16th. My name is Brielle.
And I am Ella. Welcome back to our local DSN.
In U.S. news, a massive container ship struck a crucial support column of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. The impact of the 95,000-ton ship called Dali caused a large section of the bridge to collapse into the Patapsco River, plunging several cars into the water. The collision also shut down one of the busiest ports in the United States. The good news is all 22 members aboard the ship were safe.
In world news, the United Kingdom Antarctic Heritage Trust is looking to hire to work at the Penguin Post Office in Port Lockroy, Antarctica. This job does take a special person. You must be 18 years or older. There is a limited phone and internet access and no running water. Visiting ships provide water in jerry cans and also offer staffers showers every few days. But in poor weather conditions, they may have to do without a shower for extended periods. With the closest hospital in Argentina, medical evacuations could take up to a week. However, the biggest challenge will be the smell of penguin poop that will engulf them for 5 months.
In local news, the AASA state testing in reading and math is this week for grades 3 to 5. Remember to get a good night's sleep and eat healthy breakfast every day. You've got this. We want to give Ava Ram a shout out for placing 3rd place in the state science fair. Way to represent Desert Sunset and all of your hard work.
One way being a kid at Hope is participating in a hobby or recreation and looking into the future to see what that might look like. Your teacher will be sharing a slideshow with you this week that shows all the students here at Desert Sunset that participating in a hobby or recreation. Maybe some of these recreations and hobbies could turn into a career one day. Teachers, please share the slideshow at your convenience.
Now let's go over to William and Jace with This Week in History.
Welcome to This Week in History. My name is William.
And I'm Jace. This week in history, the Ford Mustang was officially unveiled by Henry Ford II at the World's Fair in Flushing Meadows, New York. In 1964, Ford sold more than 400,000 Mustangs within its first year of production.
And in April 1775, British troops marched out of Boston on a mission to capture Patriot leaders Samuel Adams, John Hancock, known to be hiding in Lexington. As the British departed Boston, Patriots Paul Revere and William Dawes set out on horseback to warn the city. Adams and Hancock and the Rouse Minutemen.
See you next time
on This Week in History.
Now let's go over to Alan and Raymond with sports.
Welcome to sports. My name is Alan.
And I'm Raymond. The Phoenix Suns ended their regular season on Sunday with a game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Playoffs start this Saturday.
In hockey news, the Coyotes were in Calgary Sunday playing against the Flames. Tomorrow will be back home to take on the Oilers.
In baseball news, the Diamondbacks are in the middle of a series against the Chicago Cubs here at home tonight. Game starts at 6:40 p.m. That's all for today.
See you next time on Sports News.
Let's go over to Ms. Dirksen with a weekly update.
Good morning, Desert Sunset. Welcome back for another great week. It's going to be a great time. We actually had a really good time on Friday night too at Peter Piper Pizza. It was so fun to see many of you. That was a great fundraiser for us and lots of fun contests that we did. And but this next week's going to be quite an exciting week.
Oh my goodness, yes. Good thing we celebrated with Peter Piper. We have some excellent things coming your way this week. Progress reports being one of them.
That's right.
So teachers, don't forget to hand out those progress reports on Tuesday to all of our little lovely students. And then students, I need you to get those signed by your parents and bring them back ASAP.
What does that mean, Mrs. Dobish?
ASAP. I am so glad you asked, Miss Dirksen. Everyone learns every day. ASAP, as soon as possible. Bring them back signed as soon as possible, please. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to excitement number 2 for the week. We have state testing. We have state testing for reading and math. It is so important that you students come to school, and our teachers, of course.
And it is a great time, Mrs. Dobesh, for them to really shine and to show what they know. They've been working all year long to get ready for this. I told 5th grade it's like playing a game. I was an athlete all growing up, and so they've been practicing and practicing and practicing, and this is game day. So it's their chance to show us what they know, and we're so excited for what you're going to do. We know they're going to take their time and do their best.
Absolutely. Best effort. That's all we need. And you know what? We have some prizes going on, right?
We do.
So last week, I believe it was, I came around to 3rd grade and gave some cool little prizes in the wagon. I'm going to be doing that again. So teachers, please be on the lookout for those great test takers in your classrooms.
And on top of that, boys and girls, we wanted to add some more incentives because we're just excited that they're going to come and be here for testing.
And try your best, yes.
And do your absolute best. So on top of the wagon full of prizes that Mrs. Dobesh is bringing around every day, we are going to also be doing a daily drawing in your class, every class, a daily drawing for every person that comes to school on time those days.
Oh my goodness. So if I am here on time, I get entered for the drawing?
You sure do. Wow.
Wow.
And then at the end of the day, the teachers are going to draw just one name out of that bucket, and that student will get a candy bar prize.
Miss Dobish, I win!
What's your favorite candy bar?
That's a tough one.
Anything chocolate.
I love Snickers, peanut butter cups,
I have
M&Ms.
all of those. All of those. So, boys and girls, we'll be choosing a prize from every single classroom every single day. And so that will be a great opportunity for you. And then for those students that have come every single day on time, not coming in like an hour after school starts. We're talking about on time, Mrs. Dobesh.
Bell rings at 7.
That's right. And so for every student that comes in every single day on time, their name is also going to be entered into another drawing. And we are going to have a nice big gift at every grade level. So there's one for 3rd, one for 4th, and one for 5th. And it has chips and candy and soda and all kinds of other stuff in this prize basket.
Can I take the test every day?
Oh, I don't know. I think you already did 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade, Mrs. Dobesh. But we do want to give it to one of our great students. So boys and girls, make sure you're here every day. It's super important that you get your rest and that you come in, you have breakfast, and you're ready to start that test right away. So we know you're going to do great, and we believe in you. The last thing, it's coming up. It's not next week, but it's going to be the week after. We are going to start our Apex fundraiser. And if you were here last year, you may remember Rockstar Rick.
Oh, yes.
He is coming back. And so on April 23rd, we are going to be kicking off our Apex fundraiser. It's our, boys and girls, it's our one fundraiser we do for the year that raises money. And last year we were able to buy benches. I've seen you sitting on those benches out there at the playgrounds. We were able to buy benches with that money. And so we are excited to see what our school's going to be able to do and all the fun stuff that Rick's going to do with us as we talk about leadership in our classrooms.
Rick is so amazing. He is so energetic, but I bet you kids can be even more energetic getting all of those sponsorships from all of our friends and family to help us raise some money here.
That's right. And then I'm sure you're going to set your class goals, so they'll be reaching for those class goals too and those prizes. So,
oh, yes. Yes.
Well, boys and girls, we have a lot going on next week, and we are super excited to have you. Make sure you're here every single day on time, and we will see you next week.
Dixon, now let's go to Caitlin and Maya with Entertainment News.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Maya.
Disney Nature is releasing their newest feature, Tiger, on Monday. Journey alongside Amber, a young tigress raising her cubs in the forests of India.
If you enjoyed reading Dragons Love Tacos, you're going to love The Truth About the Couch. Prepare to get in on the joke and share plenty of laughs with author David Rubin's newest book.
That's all for this week.
See you next time on Entertainment News. Now let's go over to Wyatt with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Wyatt. Doctors at the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston have successfully transplanted a genetically modified pig kidney into a living person. The historic 4-hour surgery took place on March 16, 2024. The 15-member transplant team included experts who had spent their entire career working on organ research. The team hopes to find the pig kidney will function well for many years. However, animal to human organ transplants are still in the early stages, and there are many more unknowns. See you next week with more Science Time.
Now over to Miss Morales with Counseling Corner.
Hey guys, welcome back to Counseling Corner. My name is Mr. Morales. As we get closer towards the end of the year, just remember that we have to continue spreading kindness, and we also have to continue to be respectful to one another. Remember, towards the end of the year, we're going to do a lot of fun activities, and we want you guys to be part of those. So be good to others, be good to your teachers, be good to your classmates, and you guys will be able to join us at the end of the year for all the fun stuff. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Have a good day.
Oscar and Mackenzie and Kayla with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Mackenzie.
And I'm Kayla. Did you know that April 16th is National Orchid Day?
National Orchid Day recognizes one of the world's diverse and widespread flowering plant families.
Your question for today is
How many kinds of orchids are there? Are there A, 100 species,
B, 5,000 species.
or C, 25,000 species?
You have 10 seconds to make your decision. If you said C, you're correct.
Orchids have been around longer than most flowering plants, giving them plenty of time to diversify. They are also one of the largest flowering plant families on the planet.
How to observe the state and enjoy the beautiful of an orchid. Share photos of beautiful orchids. Give an orchid to someone with a green thumb.
See you next time.
On Fun Fact Trivia. Now we're to Lorena with the word of the week. Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Lorena. This week's word is compare. Compare is a verb and it means to note or describe the similarities or differences of. Here's how it can be used in a sentence. The teacher compared the climate in the U.S. with the climate in Mexico. Next time on Word of the Week.
Back over to Lorena with a special guest on Joke of the Week.
Hello and welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Lorena and my guest today is Deegan from 4th grade. So what's your joke?
What do French fries do when they meet after a long time?
I don't know. What?
They catch up.
Ha ha ha. Great joke, Deegan. See you next time.
That is all for this week's episode of DSN.
See you next week.